What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Linda.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Stanley.
Back with Life With Us TV with a review of The Have and the Have-Nots.
Yep.
Episode 19. A Home for Quincy was a Home for Q.
Home for Q.
Tyler Perry, thank you for my birthday present. Today is my birthday, and God darn it, if you didn't give me a gift,
yes.
we gonna get right on into it.
Yeah.
Shh. I told y'all last week.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I tell y'all last week? That last inmate won't supposed to be in there with Wyatt.
Nah.
And God darn it, did we find out that Wyatt has been violated. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know what happened. But all we know is something went down.
Yeah. Terrible. Terribly went down.
Wyatt crying. I feel so sorry for the boy.
Yeah, because last week when that guy walked in there, I said, he don't look like no police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we had a police officer come in and check on Wyatt because the guy was trying to do round 2, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And the officer comes in, was like, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in here?
Who brought you in here?
He pulls out and it's like, oh snap.
Like, dang, Wyatt.
Like, who let you in here? So another guard comes. He's like, who let you in here? Who did this and who did this? And they was like, his dad is going to be so pissed.
Yes.
Then they send Wyatt to the infirmary. It's about to go down.
Yeah, because when Jim found out that he was violated like that, somebody ain't going to have no job.
Right. Yeah. Hospital scene. Back in there with Lil Quincy. Lil Quincy is medicated, but doing better.
Yep.
And Hannah made me so mad, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I like Hannah, but Hannah pissed me off on this episode.
Yeah.
Because she just went on a tangent of, actually, this is at her house, where the CPS worker is actually going around looking at her house to see if she would be a fit to have custody or temporary custody of Lil Quincy.
Yeah.
And she proceeds to tell her all about Candace.
Yeah.
She's a con artist. She could have said stripper. I don't know.
Yeah, she just defrauded her. Not I can say defrauded, but put all her personal business out in the street.
Out in the street where it didn't need to be at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, CPS is taking note of everything. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. Well, we already know how it's going.
Mm-hmm.
We have this meeting with the DA. I'm so sick of this DA. I'm so sick of this car. I just want the car to be either found or disappear and
do
let
something
it go.
Just do something with it.
I'm over it. So Veronica is taunting the DA, talking about what school did you go to? Did you go to the same law school that we went to? Because you just as about as stupid as you can be. You can't prove anything without evidence.
Without evidence.
Evidence.
That DA was about to smack Veronica too. I was like, do it. She came bucket up like, do it, hit her, please hit her.
But she
ain't do it.
And Veronica was like, okay, we don't have the evidence. And she was like, yeah, because your house burned down mysteriously. She said, it won't no mister.
I burned it down.
I burned it down.
She said, why did you do that? I tried to burn up my husband.
I tried to kill my husband. I said, Veronica, I know you crazy, but you need to get a hold of it right now.
She scared me for a second there.
She scared me for a
did
minute.
you just hear you tell the DA that you burnt your house down? I'm trying to kill your husband. Did you just say that?
And then she said, dumb answer for a dumb DA. And smoothed that right on over. I said, woo!
But that's how manipulative that the criers are. She got Wyatt to confess. And them jokers are still able to talk their way out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah, they keep saying, you know he has a drug problem.
So people in the community know that Wyatt ain't rap type.
Yeah.
So, when people do crimes, they, plead insanity. Mm-hmm. They don't know what they did. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Blame it on alcohol.
Blame it on somebody.
Roll camera.
So it's about time for Jim to go get Wyatt. And some kind of way, Monica interjected herself into the conversation and said, oh yeah, he's out there in jail. Jim looks at her, David looks at her, and Jim said, how do you know he's in jail? Oh, David told me. And David's looking at her.
Like,
Everybody knew that something was wrong with that. So David
Yeah.
goes out behind Veronica as she leaves and was like, wait a minute. How did you know that? Because I did not tell you that. She was like, I'm going to remind you that I was the best criminal attorney out there.
yeah, best criminal attorney out there.
I know stuff.
Uh-huh.
David goes back in that house like his pants was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Jim,
They were.
go get your son. Go get your son. He's not as safe as you think he is. And Jim's like, what? What do you know?
How you know? What do you know? He said, I just got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
At that moment, I was like, rat her out.
Yes. rat her
Finally,
out.
please.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. I'm so sick of him too. And I like David.
He's still coming for her though. He love his wife.
That's some love right there.
That's that strange kind of love.
That's that R. Kelly and Aaliyah type of love. Don't nobody understand it but them two.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Roll camera.
But we had this little section of a clapback season with Veronica and Benny, which was really funny to me because Benny was like, I'm not scared of you. My terms. I talk to you when I feel like talking to you. I call you back when I feel like talking to you. Do you understand what I said? Yes.
She said, okay.
Okay.
I knew that was a ploy though.
Oh, and then she got out the phone and said,
who do he think he is?
Boy.
And gave that little evil grin that she had. But I'm still trying to figure out what is her angle with Benny. Now, I know that she's trying to get the car. Mm-hmm. But she was messing with Benny before she had knowledge that Benny was the owner of that tow company. So I still don't understand her angle yet. I don't know if she really into Benny for real. Or it's just one of her evil plots against him. So I still haven't figured it out because the car wasn't involved in the beginning like it is now since Benny on the top. So I don't know.
It's been going on so long. I don't even remember.
I don't know. I haven't put all the pieces of the puzzle together yet.
Yeah.
I'm working on it though. Yeah.
So we finally get back to the hospital again, and Candace finally gets there with her and old Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar man though.
Oscar was smooth as butter tonight though.
He was smooth boy.
I want to like Oscar. I really want to like him. Something's not right, but I want to like him.
He kind of growing on me a little bit. I still don't fully trust him yet, but he growing. Yeah. He growing because he been there. He done some stuff that I was like,
but he's, whoa. I don't know, y'all. We all are confused about Oscar.
But you done seen players do that before though.
Yeah.
Their game be tight and at the right time they let it all hang out.
Yeah, he crushed a lot.
Yeah.
So CPS pretty much tells Candace, because Candace was having this really heart-to-heart moment with her son, which I was like all here for every single moment of that. Where they were crying, Lil Quincy was like, you look different. She was like, you look different. And all of this and all of that.
And that was a genuine moment.
And that was a very genuine moment. I was like, Candace has a heart.
Like, wow, that's a different side of Candace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even Oscar was sitting back there in awe, like, darn. Wow. Okay. So she asked, when can he come home? Blah, 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 blah. This is when the CPS worker decides to drop the bomb on her that, boom, your mama has filed to have custody of your son.
And at that point, all hell broke loose.
It was, the gloves were off. It was straight knuckle to face. I was like, you know what? Hannah, you dirty. You dirty for that one. I was like, yeah.
Because even though, because she said that she had been looking for Quincy for all these years, but Candace been looking for him too. You know, I believe she noticed she made a big mistake with messing with Q. But I knew all along that she really wanted her son back.
She did.
And Q was been holding over her head, so for Hannah to boss out like as if she is this totally unfit mother because of the, you know, the lifestyle that she chose to live. But I really do believe she really loved her son, and I think if Hannah gets custody of this boy, it ain't gonna be pretty.
And this is the bad thing about it is, like he was saying, this is the only thing that Candace loves besides Benny.
Yeah.
Benny and that little boy. and she would die for that little boy.
Mm-hmm.
But her mama is not giving her a chance to prove herself. So they go on this dialogue about, you know, Hannah being the more stable one, having a house that's paid for, being able to provide love, stability, all of this stuff. So Candace was like, I have all of that stuff too. You know, I have a house. And it was like, her mom was like, where? She got no house and da-da-da-da. And she was like, I do. I'm closing on Friday, but we can get on over there. I can even move the closing up. And, you know, CPS worker was like, okay. And she was like, where do you work? And Benny was like, she's a lawyer. And Candace was like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So all of her lies that she convinced of Benny are starting to
catch up on her.
Yeah. She's trying to be honest in this moment, because in this moment she knows she has met her match. This woman can prove everything.
Yes.
You don't lie to Benny. You don't prove him with loyalty.
Yeah.
But this woman can prove everything on paper. So she's trying to be straight with the lady, is that I'm in school, I'm getting a house, I live in a hotel right now. And Benny is like, no, I've been to your office.
You got a job
at the middle back in the bracket, whatever that place is. And I was like, God darn, Benny, shut up.
But he don't know.
Benny Green, so he didn't know.
But I understand Candace's side, and that Hannah's side too.
I do too.
I understand her wanting to be protective of her grandson, but it's always a way about doing it. I think it should have been a conversation between her and Candace before she blurted all that stuff out to that child protective service person.
Yeah.
You know, to sit down and talk. Let's talk about this thing. He's been missing for all this long time. How can we work together to make sure that this boy is well taken care of? Because both of us love him.
Right.
And we're going to make sure that he have a stable environment, but not play the manipulation game to get him.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the way I see it. Work together.
At least what she could have did is, because they knew Candace was on the way, shut up until she gets there.
Yeah.
Then y'all could talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a man for all of their relationships.
That's what I'm going to say.
A kid makes the difference in the world. I could see people fighting and hate each other, but let a kid come in the world and it's the glue.
Yeah. Because this would have been a perfect opportunity for that to happen.
Right.
For their relationship to get repaired.
So Hannah goes on this tangent on Oscar. Who is he? Blah, 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 which is hurting Candace even more. Her credibility is shot. New dude. What's his last name? What's your last name? How old? Da, 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 da.
But Oscar held his own. He was calling the answers off to her, though. He was calling them off. She couldn't say nothing to him, though. He was calling it right off to her.
I said, God darn Oscar.
He knew her first name, her last name, her age. The only thing he didn't reveal was where he met her at. That's the only part that Candace said, none of your business. Every other question, he answered without hesitation.
Yep.
So that's another clue that he just may be into Candace.
I want to believe it.
Roll camera.
Well, Candace asked the CPS worker. By this time, like I said, there are no gloves. It is knuckle to face. And she said, well, what rights do grandparents have?
I was like, I knew it was coming.
You can't. What they say? You can't win when you fighting dirty. And Candace pretty much got Hannah's tail barred away from the bedside. So she going and she talking, I'm gonna go talk to King Jesus. Candace said, do you need me to call the cops too?
You need me to call the cops too?
Candace, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
Not really, because I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, I'll step up to say that she was wrong. She did it out of anger. She did.
Yeah.
Both of them was making a bunch of decisions out of anger.
Yeah.
And they just made bad decisions all the way around.
Yes.
You know, because at the end of the day, it's not about none of them two. It's about Q. He the one that got, abused, tore up from the floor by his daddy. So it's time of healing for him. So they gonna have to come together some kind of way, because they was talking about, we don't want to argue in here because he's already been through enough.
But he's right there.
Yeah, y'all get ready to take him through some more stuff, because y'all can't get it together.
Yeah.
But we ain't come to preach. We come to review the show.
Yeah. And the CPS worker is sitting there, whether you're giving a statement or not, everything you give is a statement.
Yeah.
Everything that they absorb, everything they observe is a statement. Hannah, shut up.
Yep. Quiet on set.
Oh my God.
Roll camera.
All right. The inmate Donnie, I think that was his name, Donnie, calls Veronica and pretty much confirms that
The situation is taken care
The
of.
situation is taken care of, and I loved every bit of it.
She said, "Spare me the details."
Spare me the details. And he was like, "When am I gonna get my money?" And she was like, "Boy, didn't I get you off of death row?" Death row. Remember that? He wasn't supposed to be.
He's supposed to be dead.
No, he's supposed to be in solitary. They not supposed to be on one-on-one contact with people.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's supposed to be on death row.
So he had nothing to lose.
Veronica got him off of death row to do this, promising to put money on his books. I don't care why he cares, but Veronica hangs up on this joker and says, "Never."
Never.
I said, "Veronica, you so nasty for that one."
Yeah.
But
like he gets out, you better run for your life.
I said, "Show she got a Quincy number 2." That's what she pretty much did. She replaced Quincy.
So you know Debo.
All right, so we got Veronica. She over at Benny's
Again.
She done seduced him again, y'all.
So that's the part that's confusing me. I just don't get it, man.
Cause I thought she was gonna go over there and get them papers signed, whatever them papers are. I think she gonna trick him into signing the deed over
to the car.
Not to the car, to the business.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think that's what she trying to do, but she didn't do anything, and she didn't even get papers signed when she was there.
Nah, she ain't get no.
She got a little lick.
But you know her game is tight. See, she ain't gonna let him in on what's happening. You know, Benny is green as a blade of grass.
That's why she should have got a paper sign right there, because he not smart. But anyway, she seduced him. You know that person is still following her. So he calls and gives the report to Maggie. Maggie is like, "Okay, David, I need you to take a ride with me.
Right now. Come on and ride with me."
Got a little sideline by Selena. Am I really fired? Shut up.
She just ain't got it. She crazy, deranged, delusional. Come out of cloud 9, Selena.
Jim don't want you.
Jim don't want you.
What's that book? He's not that into you.
She's hung up on whatever he promised her. That's what she hung up on.
And she get ready to pull something out of the car too. She said, okay. I said, ooh, I don't know what that is. But Maggie finally gets David to the car yard, and he was like, "What do you want me to see?" And she was like, "I just need you to see something. I've been having your wife followed. Pretty much I need eyes in the back of my head when it comes to this foolish chick right here."
Yeah.
And lo and behold, she come pooching out there, like Justin J said. Come pooching on out there. And David was like, I was so goddamn confused, because David said, "Ooh, I know what this is about." Maggie thought he knew about the guy.
Yeah, nobody cheating, but
David thought Maggie knew about the car. We're getting nowhere with this.
Nowhere.
So David still thinks she in there trying to negotiate the car. So I'm like, at this point, Maggie, you need to show him the freaking pictures at this point, because in his mind, she ain't having no affair with no Benny.
Yeah.
She just working on the car deal.
Working on the car deal. Yep.
Thus ends the recap.
Yeah.
Of the haves and have-nots.
Tonight's show was awesome.
It was good tonight.
Yeah, especially from the rebounding from the last 2 episodes, it was kind of mild. So A+ on this one, Tyler.
Thank you for my birthday present.
You
Tyler.
brought it to us like Jedi said, "Give me the stuff." So that concludes the review.
Yep. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share on your social media outlets.
Yep.
And we will see you all on next Tuesday.
Yeah, same time, same place.
Straight from the VA. The dirty, dirty South.
Chew up.
To down.
Holla.